The team was a family. We didn't start out that way, but a lot of people that came to Mercer were from the area, and then we had some people that came from different countries. But we all got together and we became one group.
Well, honestly, when I remember walking out to tryouts, and I think there were about 65, 70 players out there trying out for this team because this guy, Derek Trevis, was coaching the team.
I think for the first 3 days, we didn't even touch a ball. He just basically ran us until we weeded it down to about 30 or 40 players. And then we got to the point, okay, here's a soccer ball. Let's see what we can do.
One of the guys I remember who's no longer with us, his name was Harry Loughnane, and we had heard about this guy, Harry, who came from Scotland. He was an apprentice with Glasgow Celtic, and next thing you know, he's going to be one of the key players of the team on the defense.
Not every player was the same. Each one of us brought something different to the game, and behind Derek Trevis as a coach, he refined us individually to make us play as a team collectively.
This European style of play was something that, all of a sudden we woke up and we were playing this level of soccer more so in practice, which we felt was some of the best soccer we've ever played. But then we did rise to the occasion at certain times, and Derek was he was the creator of all that.
We always wanted to do better than the next guy, and sometimes that led to an elbow or a kick or a headbutt, just normal things that we learned playing soccer.
We had a lot of speed, so it was basically get the ball to the midfielders, and midfielders would distribute to the forwards.
We used to do short-sided scrimmages for meal money. They used to give us a couple dollars when we went and traveled to another community college to play, and it was pretty rambunctious. It was pretty high-spirited, a lot of horseplay involved. But at the end of the day, if you lost, you had to give the guy who you were playing against your meal money, and chances are you didn't eat. But it really wasn't that bad. Derek Trevis was a big part of that, at least for me. He would always trip me as I was running by without the ball or anything and say, "Have a nice trip. I can't wait to take your money." That was what that team was all about. We really gelled.
Whoever was in, whoever was playing, we supported one another. We wanted to win. We did whatever we had to do to be part of the team. There was never any selfishness whatsoever on this team.
But I do remember our first game in the national tournament. We were playing a very talented team, and it was 0-0. And I think we were awarded a free kick with just a few minutes left in the game, and Keith Mayer was able to bury that one, which we walked away with a 1-0 victory. And I thought they were probably the most talented team, I thought, in that tournament.
I scored the goal to win the national championship. So that was obviously a great memory for me. That head ball, it was something that I still can remember vividly to this day.
I think '68 was the last team that won it. So and we won it in '82. It was a big deal, and it's something that I'll always have the rest of my life.
We were all very close friends, and honestly, I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone. I know not everyone will be there with us. There are a couple players that passed, Harry Loughnane and Jack Gaudioso, also were close friends of ours, and will be missed, and wish they would have been able to be at the ceremony as well.
The staff, Al Leister, the athletic department had our backs. The college had our backs.
It really touched me to be a part of something like that, and do a lot of life in 40 years. But to be remembered from something from 1982 that's in the books, on something we accomplished here as Mercer County residents on our part, and then other people that came from different countries, it was pretty powerful for me.